Hey guys, so this is the unit circle. After you've seen sort of the idea of shrinking a circle by, those triangles by half, here's an example of the unit circle where, again, you have something at 0 degrees right now, and watch what happens. See that triangle that's forming over here, right over here, this triangle made from the red and the blue line. That's in quadrant 1 right now, and notice that red line would represent your sine, the cosine would be your blue line, and if you do the sine over cosine, the opposite over adjacent, you get the green line length, which is tangent. And notice they're all positive. When I get to quadrant 2, right, think about from here to here, look at where my mouse is moving. That's 0 to, in this case, 125 degrees. And notice it forms this triangle over here. But sine is positive, but cosine is negative, and that forms a negative tangent line. So again, you don't have to worry too much about how these are constructed, but just you can see that the sine is positive and the cosine is negative. And remember, the hypotenuse is 1. That's why I could just say opposite over hypotenuse. I could just focus on this opposite red line, because if the hypotenuse is 1, I don't really care about it anymore, right? Anything divided by 1 in itself. So quadrant 1, everything's positive. Quadrant 2, only sine is positive. So all star trig class, right? Star is for sine. Whoops, let's fix that. If I go to quadrant 3, notice my angle is 230 degrees, or whatever angle I rotate it to. I get that triangle again down here, but this time cosine, it's all-star trig class, right? T, this would be for tangent, because cosine is negative and sine is negative, right? Opposite and adjacent are both negative, and tangent is opposite over adjacent, so tangent's positive. And then in quadrant 4, cosine is positive and both sine and tangent are negative. Again, because that red is below the y-axis, right? So again, that's how you have to figure out whether something's positive or negative or not, conceptually. But again, just remember all star trig class, all sine, tangent, cosine. Those are in those respective quadrants. Those are the trig functions that are positive. I made this video after I realized I forgot to mention it in my other video with the triangles being shrunk or expanded. All right, hopefully that helps you guys out, and let me know if you have any questions.